Hey guys, I get a lot of offers to try things, and I turn them all down. Until now, this thing behind me here, I got it from Chameleon Antenna. They asked me if I'd like to play around and test some of their antennas. I said, sure, it's something that I'm interested in, something I would like. So what you see behind me there is the Chameleon Tactical Delta Loop, or the CHA-TDL antenna. It's more than just a delta loop though, it's also a vertical. It's kind of like a Swiss Army knife almost from what I see. Never used it before, I just put it up. You know, a lot of videos out there are going to show you the awesome build quality and part by part and all that stuff. Go find those videos. My video, we're going to see how well it works and how it performs. Stick around. Okay, here's the setup. I'm on the beach. That's the Chesapeake Bay. This area is called Ocean View here in Norfolk, Virginia, kind of close to the Norfolk Naval Base, if you're familiar with that. There it is, up in the air, the CHA-TDL antenna. This thing is multi-band from 80 to 6 meters. Now, from what I understand, you do need a tuner for 40 through 80, but the higher bands, 30 up to 6 meters, you're good to go without an ATU. But anyway, there it is. There's the spike, what's called the hub. There's the matching transformer. That comes in two types, either up to 100 watts or a 500 watt version. I'm only going to be using 20 watts a day, so I've got the smaller version. One of the cool things that came with it is the coax. I got 50 feet of coax with a built-in choke at the end of the coax, and that's pretty cool. So got a 50 feet of coax here on the ground, but there it is. So it's two 17-foot whip antennas with a wire clipped across them, and then down to the hub, and then over, and we'll show you what we're going to be using today. It's going to be the G90. I want to look at SWR and you know, the particulars of the antenna as well, to see if I really need to use an ATU or not, and see how things go. So let's try it in this configuration first and see if we can make some contacts. Then we'll go with a vertical.
Kilo 1 Lima Zulu, K1 Lima Zulu.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar 59. Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar, you are 54 into Arizona, name is Mike, go ahead. Kilo 4 Golf Oscar Golf, I believe. Oh, I got your call right. This is W0LB, W0 Lima Bravo. Good morning. The name is Larry. We're located in Kansas City, Kansas. Over.
Well, one thing I can say is the receive on this is just amazing. I mean, I can hear so much. I'm listening in on right now on 17 meters VK. It's like 10 in the morning here. So it's about midnight there where he's out of VK2, but man, I can really hear him. I can hear him well. Sad thing is, I don't think I can get through with this configuration. But maybe if I had the vertical up, we'll go to that in a little bit. But man, just the wonderful receive of this antenna, it's just amazing.
On the 59, and I think we worked back in
really good receive.
2021 on 12 meters. Oscar Zulu, 5 Echo, contest.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar.
Kilo 4 Ocean Golf Ocean, you're 5994.
QSL, you're 59, number 1.
QSL, thank you. Good luck. Oscar Zulu, 5 Echo. Secure DX, secure contest, 9 America, 5 Yankee, 9 Alpha, 5 Yankee, contest.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar, 59282.
QSL, you're 59, number 2.
Thanks, 9 America, 5 Yankee.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar.
Oscar Golf Oscar, 59224.
You're 59, number 3.
Thanks, Papa,
Okay, I've got this thing directionally right at Europe and Northern Europe, and wow, one thing I just got a big surprise is that I didn't expect this thing to be such a DX antenna. I'm thinking a Delta Loop were kind of like Envis, you know, kind of around one skip or one hop or whatever. This thing is making some amazing contacts on 15 meter band right now into Europe.
This is Mike India 0, Alpha India Hotel. Mike India 0, Alpha India Hotel.
Kilo 4 Oscar, Golf Oscar.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf Oscar, you're 5 and 9, over.
QSL, you're 5 and 9 as well. Thank you for the contact.
Many thanks for the call. My name is David. I'm 35 miles due west from Belfast, Walt, over.
QSL. The name here is Walt, Whiskey Alpha Lima Tango. I'm portable on the beach with a Delta Loop, a little portable Chameleon antenna tactical Delta Loop here with just 20 watts. You got a lovely signal here on the beach here in Virginia.
Roger, Walt. Nice to meet you again on a new band. We worked 3 and 17 before, and this is our fourth QSO on 12, over.
QSL, I was pleasantly surprised that 12 is open so early here. It's nice. It's getting to be that time of year. It's wonderful.
Certainly is. You're sounding well. You're 5 and 9, loud and clear, over.
QSL, thank you very much. You're 5-9, but number 7. 59007. Have a nice day.
Okay, Kilo Charlie 1, Julia
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Charlie,
The contest is to good luck. To go,
5-4, okay.
Crazy. 10 meter band is so crowded. There's people talking over top of everybody. I did make one wonderful contact right there, but it's just, wow. 10 meters is just so crowded right now, which is great. 10 meters hasn't been open, but yeah, I'm on, that made that contact on 28.390. Okay, I'm gonna try it now as a vertical. So, pretty simple. It took me about 2 minutes to convert from that Delta Loop to a vertical. So you just use the hub, you screw the matching transformer to the top of the hub. It actually has a threaded piece on the side for a counterpoise, and you can use the wire for the Delta Loop as a counterpoise. I prefer not to get that in salt water in my situation, so I've just got a piece of 16 gauge speaker wire, probably about 25 feet long, down towards the water there. But there it is. There is the Chameleon CHA TDL in vertical form. And I've had so much success with the Delta Loop that I didn't expect here. This vertical is going to probably kick butt. Let's go check it out. Well, just like the Delta Loop, the SWR, great SWR, just as it says in the instruction manual there. So I'll have a link to that here below too as well if you'd like to take a look at that. But yeah, great SWR. Let's get on the air.
Kilo 5, Oscar Golf Romeo, parks on the air, QRZ.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar.
Oscar Golf again.
Yeah, Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf Oscar, 5757 Alpha Romeo today, Walter.
Hey, thank you. You're 5'7" as well. I'm on the beach on the Chesapeake Bay in Norfolk, Virginia. 20 watts here. Thank you.
Hey, 20 watts is doing a great job. You're in there with the best of them. Good luck, 73.
Thank you, 73.
Kilo 5, Oscar Golf Romeo, parks on the air, QRZ. Kilo 4, Oscar Golf Oscar, thank you, 59160.
QSL, you're 59006.
Thank you, Delta Radio 3, Whiskey. Okay, 54, thank you. Italy, Kilo 3, Uniform November, Alpha contest.
Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar.
K4OGO, no 59272.
QSL, you're 59008.
Number 8, thank you, good luck. Italy, Kilo 3, Uniform November, Alpha contest.
Okay, my thoughts on this antenna after using it. Man, I really like it. I know a lot of people, and I read about Chameleon antennas and look in the comments, and everyone is griping about the price. Look, this is an antenna. It's like I said earlier, it's a Swiss Army knife. It's more than one antenna. It's multiple antennas. And the things you get with it too, that 50 foot of coax with the choke built into it, man, that's something, that's a must have for portable ops right off the bat right there. Yeah, this thing is really, I know I said I wouldn't go part by part, but man, this thing is machined and built well. These people also make mil spec, military type equipment for our military. That's something I have great respect for because it's what I do for a living. I'm a design engineer for the DoD and for our own military as well. So I got a lot of respect for that. Look, you get what you pay for. And This thing's pretty cool. I mean, it's great. It's two different antennas. I'm sure I could play around and come up with some other ideas and other ways to use this thing. I was pleasantly surprised at what happened with that Delta Loop. I thought the Delta Loop would be, you know, like an NVIS antenna. It would just maybe work some parks on the air up and down the eastern seaboard here or something like that. But I guess being right next to the salt water helped a lot too. But yeah, man, that thing was a killer DX antenna for me, and I will use it again. I mean, this thing was sent to me to use. I want to keep it. I like this thing, and I would recommend it. You know, if you want to spend some money on a quality antenna that you can use over and over again for SOTA or POTA, you know, you have a day where you want to play with a Delta Loop, you have a day where you want to play with a vertical, you know, you'd have it all in one package, and it's small and compact. I know they make other antenna packages as well, so look, check it out. Check out Chameleon antennas. They are, to me, worth the price, and I really am pleased that that I waited this long until I finally had something sent to me that had some value and worth to it and was worth checking out. And man, am I so glad I checked this antenna out. It's a keeper for sure. I love it. You're going to see more of it on the channel. I want to go use it in different places. Near the house there, down in the harbor, maybe camping in the woods or something, I don't know, but I want to try this antenna out in different locations, but had to try it on the beach first. This is my #1 spot for operating portable, but yeah, pleased with it, very pleased with it. I'll put a link to you know, to the Chameleon antenna site, pretty easy to find. If you're really interested in this thing, check out other people's videos. They go by part and really show you a little bit more on the construction side to it. Like I said, I just like to show how an antenna works, and this thing works very well. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, I'm Walt K4OGO73, my friends. Hope to see you soon.